we were thinking, well, I shouldn't say we, it was probably me. We're thinking that it was about time to give the house up. And I know with some couples we talk to, it's the reverse. It's the guy that's ready to quit doing the work. My husband was pretty attached to all the property that we had, and he really worked that garden, and you know, he just really, that was his stress release. And change is not his thing. I do change just to have something different going on tomorrow. But in this case, it was a huge decision, leaving a home, which is the way we were used to living, having privacy, having the ability to stomp around, chase each other around the house, turn up the iPod, whatever, to our own liking, and not having to worry about are we bothering somebody else or involved in their space. And so we made a list, I made a list of what are some of the issues that we would hate to lose, and what could we potentially gain? What would we like to get rid of, I guess, from living in a home? And it's pretty much the obvious, the upkeep, the not knowing what the next problem may be that you're going to be responsible for. And it's not just the financials, it's the having to figure out what to do and who to call in or what you can do yourself, all that goes with that. The weather. Down by the shore here, we lived in Waterford, you're getting ice. You know you're going to get ice, and the snow is more variable. But you've always got to have on your mind, can I get the car out? Can I get to work on time? Can I do the things I have to do? And know that we were out there doing it. Well, I was also concerned about giving up space to store stuff, even with all the sorting that I did, both inside where I lived and outside. I mean, we had a 3-stall garage that we didn't have a car in. I mean, you know, that tells you something about how much stuff we had. So, I mean, it was just a huge, huge thought process. And my husband handled this move very, very well. I think to him, and I guess you'd have to ask him to be certain, but I think to him it's like, if anything happens to either of us, we'll be okay here, because it's very handleable, it's very safe, it's very downtown in all the good ways. You can walk to almost anything you need to if you choose. If you don't choose, you don't have to. The people who are, I mean, we're of the age where people are starting to look at their living situation differently. And we're like the first wave, I think, maybe the second wave, that are starting to do this, not as a second home, but rather as their primary lifestyle. And this has given us more time, because look how much time you spend on a house, just doing normal stuff. Leaves, I don't know why, but leaves. It seemed like we did leaves for half the year, and then you did snow for a third, and the other third you were down at the beach, so it didn't matter.